chair as well.
There are people with games.
There are people with games
And stories to
tell. Open wide, come inside. It's Play School.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Making a marble painting in Play School today. A swirly pattern with green and blue and red and yellow.
More colours now. Into the water. Some orange. How about some red? Drop, drop, drop. Green. To make another marble paper painting.
How about some yellow?
Good idea. Thank you, Justine. Yellow. Mix and swirl the colours together. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Very gently float the paper on the water. So it slowly soaks up all the colour, and then, ta-da! Another swirly marble painting with lots of yellows and reds and orange and greens.
Very colourful.
Very colourful marble painting.
Do you like to draw or paint on paper?
Imagine if the whole world was made of paper.
Imagine. If all the world were paper, what a strange world it would be.
With paper clouds and a paper sun.
A paper bird in a paper tree.
Hey, 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 you'd stand and stare if there was nothing but paper everywhere. Hey, 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 what would you do if everything was paper and so were you? How would the paper houses stand when the wind began to blow?
And how would you drive a paper car?
And how would paper flowers grow? Hey, 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 you'd stand and stare if there was nothing but paper everywhere. Hey, 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 what would you do if everything was paper and so were you? The name of today is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday today.
And someone else living in this paper world. Whee! A paper teddy bear.
Playing teddy bear games.
Do you want to play some teddy bear games? Come on. Teddy bear, turn around.
Okay. And touch the ground.
Whoa. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, touch your nose. Teddy bear, dance on your toes. Teddy bear, touch your head. Teddy bear, go to bed. Teddy bear, wake up now. Teddy bear, take a bow.
Teddy bear, wake up now. Teddy bear, take a bow. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a teddy bear paper chain with this pink paper. Fold it in half. And then again here. And, oh, hello, Teddy. There. Now, cut it out. Snip, snip, snip. Go the scissors. Round the head. One ear. And the other ear. All the way around to the other arm. Snip, snip, snip. Now the legs. One leg. And the other leg. Snip, snip. Round the last corner. There. One teddy bear. Two teddy bears. Three teddy bears. Four wobbly teddy bears. A wobbly teddy bear paper chain. Wobbly teddy bears trying to balance.
Something else. Oop, trying to balance. A green and orange striped elephant. Trying to balance on a piece of string. Ah, green and orange striped elephant balancing step by step on a piece of string. Thought it was such a wonderful stunt that he called for another elephant. Come here, elephant.
Here I am, a red and white polka-dotted elephant.
Ready to balance on this piece of
Oh, yes.
string?
All right. You too. Red and white polka-dotted
And a green and orange striped
elephant balancing
step by step on a piece of string. Thought it was such a wonderful stunt that they were such clever elephants. Keep balancing.
Two big elephants balancing step by step on a piece of
String. All of a sudden,
the piece of string
broke. And down came all the elephant folk. There's more animals in the story today.
But first, let's look at the clock.
What's the time on the hickory-dickory clock? Well, the long hand is pointing straight up, so it's something o'clock. And the short hand is pointing to the 2, so it's 2 o'clock on the hickory-dickory clock. Go, mouse, go! Hello. And under the clock, a collection of hats.
The story today is called Hamilton's Hats, and it goes like this. Hamilton the pig was very fond of hats. He had big hats, small hats, tall hats, floppy hats, stripy hats, feathery hats, and suitable for every and any occasion sort of hats. One day, Hamilton the pig was out and about when he bumped into a giraffe. Hamilton was wearing a tall, teetering, high as a chimney sort of hat. "My hat makes me almost as tall as you," he said to the giraffe. The giraffe snorted and with one fell swoop snatched up the hat and flipped it onto her head. Indeed, a very fine hat," she said, ignoring the hot, cross piglet below. "I should like to keep it for myself." But if you are really determined to get your hat back, you must climb up my long, long neck to get it. Hamilton looked up at the giraffe's long, long legs and her long, long neck. It is not easy for little pigs to climb, but Hamilton did want his hat back, so he decided to do it. It was horrid. The giraffe kept wriggling her neck because she said Hamilton was so tickly. But Hamilton was determined, so at last he got his hat. "Whee!" he cried as he slid down the back of the giraffe's neck and bomped onto the ground. "I am a very determined pig, and I have my hat." The next day, Hamilton the pig was out and about when he came across a crocodile. Hamilton was wearing a fierce, pointy, snap-your-tail-off sort of hat. "My hat makes me almost as fierce as you," he said to the crocodile. The crocodile yawned, and with a quick slurpity-slurp, snaffled the hat deep inside his mouth. Indeed, a very gobblesome hat. I should like to eat it for my dinner," drooled the crocodile, ignoring the raging pink piglet. "But if you are really brave enough to get your hat back, you must come inside my hungry, hungry jaws to get it." Hamilton looked at the crocodile's hungry, hungry jaws and his hungry, hungry smile. It is not easy for little pigs to jump inside a crocodile's mouth, but Hamilton did want his hat back, so he decided to do it. It was terrifying. The crocodile kept licking his lips because he said Hamilton was so tasty. But Hamilton was brave, so at last he got his hat back. "Hurrah!" he shouted as he leapt off the crocodile's tongue and ran off as fast as he could. "I am a very determined and brave pig, and I have my hat." The next day, Hamilton the pig was out and about when he met a band of monkeys. Hamilton was wearing a round, bouncy, let's play catch sort of hat. "My hat makes me almost as playful as you," he said to the band of monkeys. The monkeys laughed. And with a quick flick of the tail, one monkey swiped the hat and threw it to his friend. Indeed, a very fun hat. We should play with it every day," cried the monkeys, ignoring the angry piggy in the middle. "But if you are patient, you can have it back when we are finished." Hamilton watched the monkeys throw his hat high, high into the air. It is not easy for little pigs to be patient, but Hamilton did want his hat back, so he decided to do it. Poor Hamilton. It was boring. The monkeys played for hours because they said it was such fun teasing Hamilton. But Hamilton was patient, and so in the end, he got his hat. "At last," he sighed as he said goodbye to the monkeys and plodded off. "I am a very determined, brave and patient pig, and I have my hat." The next day, it was cold. Hamilton the pig was out and about, as usual, when he spied a tiny mouse. Hamilton was wearing a soft, teeny, let's cuddle up sort of hat. "My hat makes me almost as small as you," he said to the mouse. The tiny mouse sniffed and looked up at the hat. A slow, miserable tear rolled down her cheek. "What's the matter?" asked Hamilton. "I'm cold, and I have no house to live in. Your hat looked so cuddly and warm. It would be just the thing to curl up inside on a winter's night." "You want to sleep in my hat?" squealed Hamilton, horrified. "Oh, no," said the tiny mouse. "I could not possibly ask you to be so kind as to give me your hat." Hamilton looked at the mouse as she limped unhappily away. It is not easy for little pigs to be generous, but Hamilton did not want to give his hat away, but he decided to do it. It was nice. The mouse kept shaking his hand and saying thank you because she said Hamilton was so kind. "Ah," said Hamilton, "I am a very determined, brave, patient and kind pig, but I have no hat." So, happy, hungry and hatless, Hamilton the pig arrived home and set to work on a new and very special hat. And look at all of Hamilton's hats. And that's the end of the story.
Making a new and very special hat, just like Hamilton in the story. Using the marbled paper paintings we used earlier. Turn the edges up like that. Yeah. Try it on for size. Yeah, a pointy hat. What do you think? I think this hat needs some decoration. What have we got here? We've got sparkly pipe cleaners and coloured ones. Let's try them. Perfect. Making a hat with a bit of this and a bit of that. Making it shine, making it bright so it sparkles and twinkles all over in the sunshine. There, looking pretty good. Need something else, I think. What have we got here? Stars. Just the thing. Making a hat with a bit of this and a bit of that. Stars coloured gold, stars coloured red, so it wibbles and wobbles and shakes on top of my head. There is my hat. Here is my hat, made with a bit of this and a bit of that. It's pointy and tall, it wobbles and shines, and best of all, it's a hat that looks very fine. I'm all dressed up in my very special hat because I am going to a Mad Hatter's tea party.
Welcome, welcome to the Mad Hatter's tea party.
Why, thank you.
Little Ted.
Little Ted. He got a fright with my new hat.
He must have.
It's only me, little Ted.
In his teapot hat.
Very smart, little Ted.
And Humpty in his top hat.
Hello, Humpty.
And Mika in her cupcake creation.
Good enough to eat, Mika.
And...
Oh, excuse me, but Justine, you've got a very, very fine hat on.
Thank you, Andrew. Your hat is pretty fine too.
Thought you'd never ask. I made it myself.
Well, what would you like?
I would like to have a sip of tea, please.
Ah, of course.
Thank you.
You ready to sip too?
Friends all together, what do you like to do? Sip, sip, sip all together, that's what we like to do.
Sipping high, sipping low,
Sipping fast, sipping slow. Friends all together, sipping's what we like to do. Delicious, thank you.
that was lovely. What about swaying this time?
All right. Sway.
You too?
Friends all together, what do you like to do? Sway, sway, sway all together, that's what we like to do.
Swaying high,
Swaying low, swaying fast, swaying slow. Friends all together, swaying's what we like to do. Very good swaying and sipping. We're going to see some friends working together now through the windows.
Wonder which window it will be today. Will it be the arched window?
No. Maybe the square window?
Perhaps the diamond window?
No. Looking through the round window.
Hi, I'm Finn. I like digging.
So what we've got here is the kitchen of the house. See the walls?
Yes.
The walls here. But we don't have the top of the house. We've only got the foundations or the bottom of it. Okay, so what they're doing is scraping back all the soil to find all those things, the plates and the bones and the beads and the buckles. And when they do that, they scrape like this. It's noisy, isn't it? You have a turn. Do you like that?
I like finding stuff.
What's that?
A bone.
Do you know what type of bone it is? The remains of somebody's dinner. So lots of little pieces like this make up the backbone. Is there anything else in there? Do you think there's anything over here? Plate. But once we clean that, we'll be able to get a better look at it. So with a toothbrush, clean these dirty edges here. You have a try.
The plate I found will go in a museum.
Okay, let's come and put it on the table with all the other china. So these are things that have come from that same kitchen where you were digging. And we know how old some of these things are because we've got a sixpence that says 1874. That helps to know how old. And so we've got slate pencils, so this is what you'd write with. We've got buttons and that are made out of bone and shell. And then we've got all these bones. What's your favourite thing that you can see there?
The marble.
There. Buckets ready for a musical dig game with the toys. In each bucket, there's a surprise for one of them. I'm going to sing, and Andrew has to skip around the buckets, and when the music stops, you have to dig for the surprise.
Okay.
Okay?
Ready?
Yep. You sing too, if you like. You can stamp your feet. You can knock your knees. You can sway and shake and spin. And when the music stops, you can dig. Not yet. Oh!
Green bucket. Dig. What's in here? It's a ball. Now, who would like to play with a ball? Diddle would like to play with the ball. There you are, Diddle. Another game?
Yep. Shall we swap?
Yeah, all right. I'll sing this time, and Justine can dance around, and when the music stops, dig.
Okay, dance with me.
You can stamp your feet. You can knock your knees. You can sway and shake and spin. And when the music stops, you can dig. The music's still going.
Going.
Ah, it stopped.
Yellow bucket. Dig, 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 dig. What's in here? A lily pad. I wonder who would like a lily pad.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Fergus the frog.
Of course.
Here you go, Fergus.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Oh,
Yes.
only one bucket left. Shall we play the game together?
Good idea.
Right.
You can stamp your feet. You can knock your knees. You can sway and shake and spin.
And when the music stops,
You can dig.
yes. Justine got it.
Aha! A bone. I wonder who would like a bone.
I wonder.
Scrap. There you go.
He likes that. All the toys are very happy.
Do you like digging?
Let's dig together. Let's dig a great big hole in the ground.
Okay. We're gonna dig, 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 dig a great big hole in the ground.
We're gonna
Dig, 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 dig a great big hole in the ground.
Wow. That's already a big hole, but I think it needs to be a bit deeper.
Yes?
Let's keep digging a bit faster this time.
Okay. We're gonna dig, 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 dig a great big hole in the ground. We're gonna dig, 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 dig a great big hole in the ground.
That was very fast.
Why, it was.
That is a very deep hole.
It's time for us to go now. Maybe you'd like to play a digging game.
Or make a party hat.
See you next time.
Bye.